But it certainly feels a lot warmer when the sun is out. But when that sun goes away, and likewise, it feels a lot colder. But the good news is the wind certainly has not been anywhere near as strong as it was yesterday. But it's been, once again though, a day that has favoured the bowling more than the batting. Batters have had issues getting going. I'm sure that Al-Bazami will be hoping that's not the case in this match, where they've got well, a fairly average score to chase. 64 required. They restricted in shopping to 63 for 7. And only one batter got into the 20s, and that was Udu Godaj, 25 of 16. But nobody else made any contribution at all, and there was 3 wickets there from Azam Khalil, who was spot on. That man there, Kamran Rashid, he's hoping to make a quick indent into the batting lineup here. I think that's what they've got to believe. I mean, without no Al-Azhar in the side, he batted really well for Al-Bazami yesterday. So, though they had Rahil Khan, who played the first match, he batted well. He scored 30 of 19 in that first match. It was really Rahil Khan and Zia Al-Azhar, the only ones that got it into any main runs yesterday. And Khan didn't play the second game. So they've got him back, but no Zia Al-Azhar. So I think really you're relying a lot on Rahil Khan and Azam Khalil to be your main batters in this one. So they can get quick wickets. Certainly get the likes of Rahil Khan out early and Azam Khalil, who I'm pretty sure will be the next batter in. Then you've got yourself an opportunity. Ismail Zia is in the side as well. I'm pretty sure that we're going to see him bat quite high up the order. Need wickets and need them early. Rashid once more. Goes for the short one and almost pass it straight into the gloves of the fielder. And Rahul Khan sort of ran with his heart in his mouth there, because 2 things. One, the ball almost goes to the fielder at fine leg, but then he was very slow reaction to the call from Shahid Ali. They do complete the single. Gets this one in. I love the way that Kamran Rashid starts his run up. I was referring to it yesterday. It's almost like, you know, if you're a car or if you're a motorbike and you do the old rev thing and you do the wheel spin and then you get going. Well, he's the sort of human version of that. Short into the body of the batter, and it's played pretty well actually. Keeps his body and particularly head nice and still and plays this. He's quite a fiery character, Kamran Rashid. We saw him use the short ball a lot yesterday. He certainly had the Indiska players under a bit of bother with the short ball. Short again to Rahul Khan, who quick, loud shout this time to make sure that Ali doesn't commit. I mean, he's not the quickest, and I've already mentioned that he has some issues with one of his knees, so he doesn't want to be aggravating it further. Goes for the up and over, and the fielder, oh my goodness me! How about that for a catch? That is sensational. Oh, Udi Godaj takes a magnificent catch. Well, Superman has got nothing on me. That's what Suresh has to say here. What a catch this is. This will take your breath away. And if you were dunking your digestive in your tea while you were having that, no, you're probably choking it out by now. What a catch this is. And what a moment for Vinny Sandy to come back into the ice cube.
Well, I was just about to book Suresh Udagadagi for speeding, because he absolutely cuts through the sound barrier to go and take that one. It was behind him for all money. Rahul Khan.
Has got an opportunity to make up for it. He should be fired up. In he comes. Well, he starts and then stops.
Just
I think
double checking they didn't have 3 outfielders, Saad Khan. So that's probably smart if you're not sure.
he's not the man to stop once he starts going, is he?
Oh, he goes after this. And it wasn't really. Oh, keeper's really sure about this. But, yeah, we'll see if it was an edge. It was a tiny one. We'll have a look. If we pick up anything, I think he's missed that.
I think the bowler goes up because he can't believe he's missed the stump. So the wicketkeeper takes cue that maybe that's for an edge. And as he's held on to it, he continues the appeal. No bat on that.
Not a good
all.
shot selection there. It wasn't really short enough to pull. This one he can drive. He's going to have to get his skates on here. But took a bit of a Tortuga to Udagadagi. He's back in that mid-wicket position. I bet he wished he could bowl and field there at the same time. If he could have, he would have had a wicket.
He's not the man to be taking any risky singles to at the moment. He can do no wrong at the moment. Udagadagi, yeah, he'll be very disappointed that catch has been dropped. I mean, we could be looking at the score being 10 for 3.
This is why I love ECN, though. I mean, it's just so unpredictable. And that's what I think creates the fascination. Here's Kamran Rashid. Has him reach, but doesn't get there. And so, yeah, I mean, you only need to go at basically runnable pace through this innings. Just a little bit late on that. But I mean, so, you know, you can be a little bit careful. You don't have to be crazy to the opening bowlers. Again, you don't want to be too conservative. And Albies Zombie, they've faced a lot of good bowlers this year, of course, playing in the ECL. Yeah, it's pretty smart. Doesn't really go after that. It's happy to take one, and just the one in the end. They decide against trying to take the overthrow. There's Malzia. Not sure how much cricket he would have had lately. Of course, we did see him playing in the ECL in February and March, and actually doing a really good job. I mean, he was one of the catalysts of their chasers, especially late in that Group D week. This time he does pull, decides against the run. It's handled cleanly down there at square leg. And that is Naveed Akbar doing the fielding. So, I mean, it's some really good power play for Linköping, isn't it? When you consider they would have hoped to keep them down to something, 15 or less. And it does look like it's going to be that way.
Yes, there's 2 wickets as well at the moment. And Zia seems to be playing very attackingly considering what the situation is. This one will get called.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the way he plays. I think as long as it doesn't cross into insanity, it is a wide. I think grabs a fair bit of the line. I don't mind that. But I think it's about playing the correct shot as well. I think when you try to pull one that was too full to pull, that probably wasn't too smart. But yeah, you can afford to still play your stroke, especially with Azam Khalil still there at the other end. Last ball, the power play coming up from Kamran Rashid. Oh, he goes after this as well. This one goes straight over middle peg. So Zia living dangerously. Well, maybe he's missing his lucky moustache. Anyway, right now, after 3 overs, it's 12 for 2.
Yeah, well bowled from Rashid. He can't believe that he's got another one through without getting a wicket. 2 overs, 1 wicket, 5 runs.